Hey, I'm Jimmy Page, and I'm here with my good friend Carl Perry. He's the Chief Sports Officer for SportsLife Leadership, and I'm the Chief Leadership Officer. And we recently had an opportunity to spend some time at the CrossFit Games, the World Championships in Albany, New York together. There was a lot of work going into that. Talk a little bit about the efforts to get there, to have a presence at the games. What was that all about?
Yeah, with SportsLife Leadership recently taking over the leadership within Faith RX, just an incredible, I always say that we're not lacking opportunity. And this is another one of those examples where the opportunity is great to be able to gather together, ministry presence, the power of being with sports leaders in the CrossFit space. So, man, what is a special opportunity being with the CrossFit community.
And it was so cool. I remember you talking about how you were having all these conversations with people that have been involved with Faith RX for years and years, because Becky Councilman, years and years ago, before she passed away, started this ministry. But she was a force of nature, a force for God. But all of a sudden, you started getting the word out that we're back in this space, that we're resurrecting the Faith RX community. Talk about some of the leaders that you talked with and how they ended up at the games.
Yeah, it was one of those things. Well, first of all, you're right. Becky's influence was nothing short of phenomenal. God used her in powerful ways. And then many of the leaders after that did a great job continuing on. And so it was just really evident the impact that Faith RX has had on the CrossFit community. And then constantly helping people take next steps of faith and chapter leaders that want to lead in their specific gym in their geographical area. So just a lot of fun hearing testimonies after testimonies about how when people plugged into Faith RX, it helped people grow in their relationship with Jesus.
Yeah, and it was wild because we had 4 volunteers. They really freed us up to have conversations with other people at the games. These were superstars. Gym owners, coaches, volunteers that really sacrificed their time, energy, resources to get there.
Yeah, man, what a gigantic blessing they were to the ministry, to have them come and just serve unconditionally, great attitudes. God continued to show up over and over and over again in the hearts of people throughout the CrossFit community. And one of the things that we've talked about, it was a huge affirmation that God has SportsLife Leadership through Faith RX in this space for a specific purpose, for such a time as this. And so excited about what God has in store in the future.
Yeah, it was so neat too, because we had an opportunity, you in particular and your wife Jamie had an opportunity to work out with the Mayhem Missions. The Mayhem, they're top. They're crazy.
They're next level.
And you were there, and I know you got a picture with Rich Froning, and that was kind of cool. Tell us a little bit because they're very committed to the faith component of the CrossFit world as well. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, they did a gym takeover there at CrossFit Shatter, and so we got a chance to go over there and participate with, I'm guessing well over 50 people. And Jake Lockhart led with a devotional in Ephesians chapter 2 and just killed it, did a great job, prayed over our time, and then got a chance to go do a workout. So just another organization that is using the platform of CrossFit to help people connect. Remember, we have the ability to reach people that may never step foot in a church door. And so Mayhem's does a great job with that as well. And so, man, we look forward to continue to partner with them in the future.
It's funny, I've said it a number of times as an observer, and now as a CrossFit, I'm stepping into the CrossFit world, which is exciting for me, just the intensity of the workout. But from an outsider in, I used to run health clubs and sports performance training centers. There is nothing like the CrossFit experience to build community. So even though they'll never step into a church, this is like church. And what a better environment where you've got this rich community to bring that faith component in.
It's why we exist as a ministry, is that we're able to meet people right where they're at. And some people may not feel comfortable of walking through the doors of a church, but they'll feel comfortable walking into a gym. And so we're able to meet them right where they're at. And, there's just something there about, getting your heart rate up, sweating and digging and grinding with other people to be able to, through the workout of the day, that just brings this special community. So pretty special.
Yeah, it's neat. It's funny. Now we're developing resources. So we're going to have training resources and events in this space. we're in the process of developing resources now, which will be kind of those workouts of the day from a spiritual perspective.
So good.
You've got a glimpse to that. You're a big contributor to that. What do you think about that piece?
Man, it's a gigantic piece because of the fact that we can have the plug and play model.
Yeah.
People can come to Faith RX and they can get resources that they need in order to take next steps of faith and to better grow in their relationship with Jesus. And, you know, within those workouts, I love the parallels there, right? The same intensity and discipline and hard work that people put into their CrossFit, the workout of the day. Man, it parallels so well. It's the same consistency that it takes to make gains in your relationship with Jesus, of waking up in the morning and prioritizing your day so that you can grow not only in the CrossFit gym, but also in your relationship with Jesus.
Yeah, and I think one of the things I was realizing too is these are generally speaking very disciplined people. Like they're pushing hard, and I think there's also this realization that there's more to life than just the physical component of life, right?
Yeah, no question. To be able to be in that space, and you know, one of my favorite things too is it's a wide variety. You have young people, you have older people, you have people from all different backgrounds of life and who come in and they're getting their physical conditioning from the CrossFit space, from the work of the day. You know, and we want to step into having that spiritual opportunity for people to be able to grow. And so definitely it parallels very well and why we exist as a ministry.
And I think the unique thing about what SportsLife and SportsLife Leadership does is we speak the language of the individual sport. You're a big wrestler. We've got this huge wrestling ministry going on, which has unbelievable impact, really. Our leader is well, we don't say former. He's a Olympic gold medalist in wrestling. Beat the best wrestler in the world, probably ever. Beat him. He's our new executive director, taking the wrestling ministry to new heights. We speak the language of the individual sport, right? CrossFit has a unique language.
No question.
So what are a couple of things in the CrossFit, you know, a language that's unique?
Yeah, well, and you're exactly right. To have that sport-specific mentality where we want to be experts in the field in which we're trying to serve, to understand the culture and grow leaders in that way. But, you know, for one of the most popular words is RX, right? I'm more on the scaled side of things, but from my CrossFit experience. But man, that definitely being able to do the prescribed workout is something that everybody strives for. But so pretty interesting to see.
And workout of the day, the WOD, there's just all these, the hero thing, like there's so many different insider things.
Murph,
exactly.
Man, that's a tough one.
Didn't you just do that recently?
I just did it. I did it.
Weighted vest?
No way. I told you my favorite word is scaled, right? It's scaled.
Scaled, no vest.
That's right. Exactly right.
We're super excited to be in this space together. You know, we're super excited to be in this CrossFit space to really encourage people to grow in their faith of Christ, introduce them to the person of Christ, encourage them to surrender to Him and then to live in Him. Tell us how people can get involved.
Yeah, you know, the biggest opportunity that I believe that we see is, you know, if our mission is to infuse life into sports leaders around the world, and we see what we call chapter leaders that are just wanting to bring a spiritual component to their gym, right? We have gym owners, coaches, and members that have the opportunity to serve in that way, whether it's leading a Bible study, maybe it's doing an event there. And so excited to be able to partner with them in that way. And so the best way is go to our website at faithrx.com, send us a message. We'd love to get connected with you and, set up an opportunity for you to be one of our leaders.
That's perfect. And if you're a member of a gym and they don't have it, you just ask about, hey, do you have a Faith RX chapter here? And then we'll be able to get you plugged in. Come to our website. Super excited about the future of this. Thankful for you, man.
Yeah, thanks, Jimmy.
Yep.